everybody, and welcome back to the channel where we've once again got a speed art drawing going down, and it is a Patreon request. I know you guys are very tired of hearing that after October, but anyway, this one is for Invader Zim, who really wanted me to draw Strong Guy, which is a Marvel character I'd never heard about before. So I was really interested to see what this character was about and thought, yeah, let's dive straight into this one and just see like what kind of thing that we could find out about him and how interesting he was. I am surprised to say he was really interesting to me, a lot more than some of the other ones, especially with his silly name and his little forelock of hair. That was kind of cute. So obviously this guy is named Strong Guy. Guido. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronunciations. Guido Carosella is obviously a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, of course. He was created by Chris Claremont and Bill Shanequitz. I'm terrible at pronunciations, please bear that in mind. And first appeared in the New Mutants 29 of July 1985. So he's... oh god, he's nearly 40? Nearly 40, 39. Originally, he was one Lila Cheney's bodyguard, and he joined X Factor in X Factor 71, and that was when he first got his name, Strong Guy. Guido's struggles with picking a codename are used for comic effect in the story, and X Factor writer Peter David admitted that in real life he had difficulty coming up with a decent codename for the character, and that's why he got his name. It's kind of cool when they do that real life effects art kind of thing. Always love hearing and seeing things like that. He was born in Rhinebeck, New York, to working-class Italian parents. He gained a fortune in a settlement when his parents were killed by falling space debris and was subsequently taken in by his aunt and uncle. Well, that's traumatic as all hell. What's the betting it had something to do with Tony Stark? In some way, shape or form. It always ends up going back to Stark Industries. I don't know why, it just does. His mutant powers were triggered in childhood during a battle with a schoolyard bully, causing him to become overly muscular and isolate further from his peers. Aww, that's kind of sad. Bullies always seem to end up winning in these things, really sadly, don't they? Guido coped with his pain by developing an outgoing public face, rarely letting even those close to him see his discomfort. During the incident with the bus, another boy, Charlie Ronalds, was hurt by Guido's flailing. Due to luck, Charlie survived with only a slight limp. He would later become the villain Charon. Or Charon, I can never remember how you pronounce that name, because it's the Greek god of transporting the dead. Oh, he's not really a god, he's the ferryman, isn't he? Anyway. After losing much of his fortune, Guido became a roadie and bouncer for Lila Cheney. He later works for several Mer Island mutants to defend the Shadow King. Oh, I have so many stories about the Shadow King in an RPG game that we've played. It was super fun. After which they form a new incarnation of X Factor. Guido's teammates of X Factor are Havoc, Polaris, Wolfsbane and Quicksilver. Required to come up with a code name, Guido announces himself as Strong Guy at an X Factor press conference after hearing a reporter say he must be the Strong Guy. Every supergroup has a Strong Guy. Mr. Sinister manipulates Strong Guy into destroying the Washington Monument while fighting Slab. With X Factor, he aids the American-supported Trans-Sabal government in a war against rebels and fights the Hulk, then battles the Mutant Liberation Front. He also fights the Brotherhood of Mutants, so he's really against Magneto in this. I think it's really cool that there are people that can stand up to the Hulk and go toe-to-toe. That's pretty interesting. Or does he get his ass kicked? It doesn't say, but you know, I hope he manages to go toe-to-toe for a bit. That'd be fun. Strong Guy later enters a relationship with Genosian mutant and political dissident Joe Beth. He later suffers a deep depression after Cyber, the leader of the mercenary group Hell's Bells, poisons him. Aww. Oh no. In Infinity War, Strong Guy is among the superheroes who travels across the multiverse to battle Adam Warlock's alter ego, the Magus, and the Goddess. Sorry, alter egos. Lila Cheney later attempts to have him return to her, but he does indeed refuse. Well, you are allowed, you know, consent works both ways. Strong Guy also develops a deep friendship with Wolfsbane. At one point, he personally brings her to Muir Island to get her medical attention. His other best friend on the team, Multiple Man, is seemingly killed attempting to remove the legacy virus from his body. I feel so sorry for Strong Guy. His entire life is just full of death. Strong Guy remains a member of X Factor until an incident in Madripoor. While battling the Calamity, he absorbs the energy of one of their bombs and suffers a severe heart attack. Jesus Christ. Afterwards, he is put in suspended animation to recover until Forge heals him. Forge heals everybody. Afterwards, he chooses to accompany Leela and her band in their travels instead of rejoining the increasingly fractious X Factor. Strong Guy was later seen in Tokyo as a member of a mutant fighting club called the Arena, in which the mutant fighters are being secretly enslaved by other mutants. He helped Storm and Callisto in taking down these enslavers. In Peter David's run of X Factor, in the aftermath of Marvel's Decimation storyline, Strong Guy moves to New York City to become an enforcer for Jamie Madrox's detective agency, X Factor Investigations. In the process, he rejoins many of his former teammates from the previous incarnation of X Factor. Strong Guy later considers becoming the sheriff of Mutant Town, but changes his mind when Arcade destroys the town. He is later killed protecting J. Jonah Jameson from superpowered assassins before being resurrected by Layla Miller. However, he no longer has a soul, which leads him to become more aggressive and eventually kill Wolfsbane's son Tia to become the Supreme Hell Lord. Red Hulk eventually convinces Strong Guy to abandon the position of Hell Lord, but he remains in Hell to regain his soul. Overall, he's a very, very interesting character, and I would like to say thank you so much to Invader Zim for requesting this video. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. Take care, have fun, and we'll see you next video. Bye, everybody.